Burn After Reading, movie review. So this is a 2008 movie by the Coen brothers, and it's got tons of stars in it. Brad Pitt, George Clooney, John Malkovich, a bunch of other people. It's a black comedy about a series of misadventures involving bumbling spies and bumbling blackmailers. As black comedies go, it doesn't get much blacker than this one. None of the characters are likable. And spoiler alert, half of the characters get killed in the end. And the ones that don't get killed, you almost wish that they did. The characters who are the most selfish and who are manipulating the other characters for their own selfish ends are the ones who are left alive at the end. As a comedy, I found very little of it funny in the sense of laugh out loud funny. But it's one of those cleverly written stories with several different character plot lines all woven together that at least kept me interested as I was watching it. The best parts of this movie are the discussions at the CIA headquarters. So the CIA supervisors know everything that's going on, and they're keeping track of it. And because of their position, they're forced to take it seriously, even though it's a convoluted series of events that they would rather not have to deal with. So their deadpan delivery as they talk about the case is just brilliant. It's brilliantly acted, brilliantly written, very funny. Now, aside from the spy story aspect of this movie is really more about relationships. And it presents a very depressing view of romance. Almost everyone in this movie gets screwed over in some way by romantic relationships. People in this movie are interested only in what they can get from a relationship, and no one really cares about the other person's needs. Instead, romantic love is presented as something that kicks you when you're down. One striking example of this is how after John Malkovich's character loses his job, his wife divorces him and puts all his things outside in the rain. The characters in this movie are often watching a movie within a movie, which is called Coming Up Daisy. We don't see much of this movie, but we see just enough to let us know that it's a typical romantic Hollywood comedy. However, just this little taste is enough to evoke comparisons between the typical lighthearted Hollywood view of romance and the more pessimistic view of romance presented in this film. Which view is more realistic is left up to the viewers to decide.